Hello once again, and welcome back to second chapter. We're beginning our investigation of Ouroboros. We'll be traveling around with Shara, that's the partner I picked. So our first destination is to Ruan. We gotta fly there. I think we gotta talk to the ticket woman. Yeah, here we go. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you will need to check in and present your tickets. Once we've checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Are you ready to go? Check in. Very well. Please sign these papers then. Sure. Estelle and her companion, they didn't have unique text for that? Estelle and her companion finished checking in. Thank you, everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Well, shall we find a particularly comfy bench to hurry up and wait on? Is that the wind? I think it is. It's been a while since I've seen all these airships. I always have trouble, like, distinguishing between them, too. You can see the edge of the world. Once again, not made for 16:9, but that's okay. Those problems will start going away in the near future. I wonder if it gets better in the third. And yeah, I was right. It is the wind. But it definitely goes away at 0 in Azure. What a nice day. The tourists gotta be flooding the streets in Ruan if the weather's like this there. No doubt. Unfortunately, Ruan's pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism? What do you mean? The mayoral elections. They're only now gearing up to hold the special election for a new mayor after the last one was arrested. I understand there are 2 major candidates slugging it out for the seat. So it's like an actual fight of an election? Neat. And thinking about it, I guess it's about time, huh? They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Joshua involved in bringing him to justice? Yeah, kind of. We got involved in an investigation which led us right to his doorstep. The one who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard, though, after Chloe called her. Come on, you needn't be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, I heard. You make your teacher proud, honey. But I see. So that's how you met the princess. I had been curious about the details of that. Yeah, Joshua and I helped out with the Gymnast School Festival. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival. Or Olivier, I guess. For better or worse. And not just them. Tita, too. And Zen. Zen returned to Calvert after the birthday celebrations. I believe a request came in from the Calvert National Guild office. He did say to give you his best. I see. If it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot. I wish I could have said goodbye at least. You'll meet him again someday, I'm sure. Oh, as for Tita and Professor Russell, Cassius and I explained the situation to them after you left. Oh, I see. Thanks, Shara. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice, earnest girl. We told her everything, and then her eyes filled with tears as though she was just barely holding it in. She said, Estelle's working so hard I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Oh, Tita. Come on, Shara. You're gonna make me cry here. Sorry. Really, though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels. Some really amazing friends. I hope you realize just how precious that is. Yeah, I do. Say, Shara, when we get to Ruan, do you think we could find time to go see everyone? Of course, we'll make the time. Speaking of time, we've still got some before we arrive. I think I'll lounge these terribly creaky, oh-so-ancient bones of mine in my seat. Did you have any plans? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. You can go on ahead. Alright then. Just don't get so carried away that you don't get off at Ruan, Estelle. And that's our signal for control. Passenger. Hey, don't get too close to the edge. What'll happen if you fall, eh? Wow, this is so cool. Hey, look, that tree is so tiny. Surprised you can even see it. Oh, Santos, you work at Zeiss, don't you? Such a pity. Thanks to the clouds, you can't even see the Saffron Tower from here. I'm a researcher with the History Museum. Well, I was wrong. You know the towers, right? I'm here to inspect those. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomena around the tetrasilic towers. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? Let's see who we got in here. I know there's one NPC I really gotta talk to. Ruan is in the middle of an election right now. The candidates, I believe, are the harbor manager and the owner of a local hotel. I wonder which will win. When I was young... That's a woman. When I was young, the only way to get around was a long, hard trip on the roads. We really have it easy these days. And it's all thanks to Her Majesty. Come to think of it, that group of bandits still hasn't been caught. No, they wouldn't attack us, would they? Talking about the Capua bandits? Oh really, Grandpa, it's such a worrywart. I don't know what to do with him. Sure, there were bandits, but according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. What are they gonna do, flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes? Burn. Take that, Capua. To the right, you can see Valeria Lake. Regrettably, it is cloudy at the moment, but you should be able to see the outline of the lake. Sister Rosa, I finished my duties at Grancel Cathedral, and I'm on my way home to Bose. I must confess, though, all the time I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. This ship isn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh, did Sunday school end safely at least? Oh dear, oh dear. Failio. I hear the casino in Ruan's finally finished its renovations. I left Grancel as soon as I heard. Sometimes you just need to kick back and chill out, you know? Sometimes, he says, sometimes my foot. You've only just managed to find a job. Ooh. Huh? Oh, I know this woman. She's one of the people we helped when the Lynn got abducted, isn't she? Excuse me, are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yeah. I thought so. I'm glad we could meet again. Do you remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. Oh, you were with the captain, right? That's right, I'm Claire. I manage the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Lynn back at work? Yes, everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you traveling for pleasure today, or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. I hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Lind again. Absolutely. I hope we get to serve you again. Orvid. This guy. Oh, no way. Oh, I remember this dude. Is this the guy who had like the real nosy or like annoying quest in Relent? I absolutely must make this next deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. That's a good idea. I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. Yeah, is he the guy we got the bear claw for? The guy was a jerk. Simon. Phew, man, just when I thought we'd get to rest in Bose for a bit, it's straight off to Zeiss. It's that non-aggression pact with the Empire happens, our trade in orbits is going to explode after all. The plan is to get Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. This is the cargo room, ain't no place for passengers. Watch that you don't hit your head wandering around. Okay. Darn it, I could have sworn there was a really important NPC and I haven't seen him yet. You can talk to the captain though, he probably remembers me. Do you have business on the... Wait a moment, you're that girl from before. Hi sir, I haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right? Yes, I thought so. You must forgive me. I never had a chance to properly thank you. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of my entire crew. You're welcome. I was really just doing my job though. Still, it is kind of funny though. Taking a trip on the same airship I once helped to rescue. Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time, but the Lynn's as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today's, we should arrive in Ruan in no time. Please enjoy the rest of your journey. Let us know if you need anything. I will. Thanks, sir. I guess we can talk to the other crew members. Altitude okay, setting throttle at 60%. Maintaining current heading until we cross the Ruan River. Maintain altitude, heat throttle at 60%. Same thing? Okay. You two don't get unique dialogue. Take that. Is there anyone important I missed? Oh, I haven't gone upstairs. My mistake. That must be where Shara is. Yeah, there she is. Is it you? Yeah, it's you. Valeria Lake. Somewhere in that wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valeria's waters lives. Someone hasn't changed a bit. This is Lloyd, who runs the Fisherman's Guild in Grand Cell. Oh, I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. I haven't seen you in forever. Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwumpfish of Valeria Lake again? For now, no. I'm off to Ruan. I've heard there's a nice, convenient spot right in the city limits. Wow, you sure are dedicated. It sounds fun, but I guess I'm just not that into fishing. Oh, really? That's a pity. You've got quite a talent for it, from what I saw at the Kingfisher Inn. I know, let me give you this. Huh? Receive the fishing book and the progress rod. This is, it's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fisherman's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. We're always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for Ruan? Yeah, I am actually. Oh, well then. You'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. There are all sorts of fishing spots in Ruan. Huh, I guess it would be a good chance. Now that you mention it, Ruan as a region is kind of full of waterside areas. As I mentioned, there's a point within the city itself too. You should go there first to practice. For now, so long as you enjoy it, that's enough. Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely give it a shot. I pray that you'll join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journey to you. So next up is Ruan, huh? Speaking of Ruan, the whole thing with Mayor Dalmore being arrested was a real shocker. Seems like the whole town's still in an uproar over it, but that's not too surprising. This is my second time riding a passenger liner. The first time I rode one, we got attacked by bandits. Please let nothing happen this time, almighty Adios. Incredible. Liberal never ceases to amaze me. Back home in Calvert, airships are still very rare. It was kind of a shock when I found out normal citizens use them so casually like this. From Calvert, huh? You don't dress like you're from Calvert. Estelle, all done with your walk? We still have a bit more time before we land. Okay. I'm gonna walk around a bit more then. You're welcome to walk around, Estelle, but don't forget to get off at Ruan. There'll be a broadcast before we land, so make sure you get back to your seat. Yeah, I will. I think I just have to transition to a new area. There we go. Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Ruan shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Whoops, I better get to my seat. Oh, I love Ruan. Missed the song. Oh, hey, welcome back. Boy, but I'm glad you guys are here. Karna's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope? Sending us out already? Oh, I think I can guess the reason for his eagerness. So, Taskmaster, I take it you have some urgent jobs for us? Surprisingly, not actually. We're snowed under with work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. The town's so busy boiling over from the election that the tourists have stayed away a bit. Whoa, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. Mr. Norman, who is a proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Portos, who wants to try and revive the harbors and shipping business. Remember, this is a big deal. The mayor of Ruan is also the governor of the entire region. People in Minoria and elsewhere are voting, too. It's been a real media circus. This election is basically going to decide the future of Ruan. It's exciting. I get it now. This is big. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Ruan, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit, though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious to see where it goes. Oh, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. We did that. Their investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me. There is actually a job I'd like you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Oh, what's up? Well, how do I put this? It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have. John, unsure? Hold the presses. I think we're witnessing a miracle. Usually you'll happily pile the work on a bracer till they sink into the ground from the weight of it all. Aw, Shara, I'm not that bad. Come on. Well, alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See, I knew you were gonna look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up. No, sorry, it's just a bit of a surprise is all. So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? Okay, so, it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. And not just in the city of Ruan, mind you. Reports have come in from all across the province. They saw a white shadow at night? Wait, you mean? So that's why you called it a ghost then. If it was just a prank or something, you wouldn't be hearing about it province-wide. Exactly. I'd have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten. While you're traveling around working on the other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few of the reports? Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. Estelle, are you? Well, no, not at all. You think Estelle, the coup breaker, hero of Liberal, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how, no. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts. A little. More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry. Nobody's been hurt or anything, and it isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't... Jean, wait. Estelle, don't you think we should take this job? Don't you worry, your big sister will make it all better. Besides, investigating this could prove useful to our, actual mission. Huh? Remember, Estelle, our true purpose is investigating the movements of the society throughout Liberal. And that involves keeping an eye out for anything even remotely suspicious. Sounds a little bit like a ghost hunt to me, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, when you put it like that, it makes sense. Sorry, Shara. I was being childish. Jean, we'll investigate those sightings and get to the bottom of them. I promise. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I've got 3 sightings in particular that I think bear looking into. The first one is a report from a guard at Erletten. Apparently, he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay, not scared, not scared. The second one I know of was a sighting by a member of the Ravens. The Ravens? That's the local docks gang, right? Hopefully we can get them to cooperate. I don't think that'll actually be as big a problem as you think. They seemed kinda different during the tournament Grand Cell, you know? Really? You'll have to fill me in on the way. Well, sounds like you'll make it work. Anyway, the last report is from one of the children at the Mercia orphanage. Wait, one of the orphanage kids? Yes, Matron Theresa contacted us on her behalf. Oh right, guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. According to Matron Theresa, it's more or less exactly as it once was. It is? That's a relief. I wanted to go say hi to Matron Theresa and the kids anyway. I'll ask about the thingy sighting when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. And that's it. Remember though, this really isn't urgent, so you can put it off for a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board, so make sure you check it. Brace requests, which you may choose to accept or ignore, are posted on the board in each guild house. If you approach the board and press the confirm prompt when the mark appears, you can see the full list. Select a job to see the details on it such as the objective and potential rewards. These details will automatically be recorded in your notebook. Once you've heard what all 3 witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out. Understood. The Ravens hang out right here in the city and the warehouse district. We might check with them first. Well then, let's stop by the warehouse district before we leave town. That's across the bridge, I believe. Well, let's check the board. We got 4 quests. Gull Seaside Way Monster, dangerous monster. The Cobalt Saber has been sighted on the Gull Seaside Way. Bracer's affiliated with this ranch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. I don't notice. Monster has extremely high physical defense. No problem. And Vista Forest Road Monster. A dangerous monster, Mercury Viper, has been sighted along the Vista Forest Road. Bracer's affiliated with this ranch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. Monster specializes in poison attacks. Respond to monster equipped with anti-venom gear. And Saffrel Tower Photo. This is a job to take a photograph at the Saffrel Tower. Necessary equipment will be provided. Details for this job will be provided by a research staff member. He is staying at Hotel Blanche, room 101. And come ingredients hunters. Oh, it's from Orvid. Looking for someone to help me complete a list of ingredients found in the Ruan region. Easy, fun job to do in your spare time. Interested persons are to come to Minoria Village. A representative of our firm will wait on the 2nd floor of the White Magnolia. Prior experience not required. Well, I have experience gathering bullshit for you. Alright. I just realized I didn't outfit Shara's orbment between videos. I'm gonna have to do that next time. Alright, let's look at equipment for Shara. I know I've got good stuff for her. No, whoops, not practice weapon. I assume I got back all this stuff that I put on Annalise. I'm pretty sure I did. So let me go and put on my other Grail Locket. That's probably perfectly fine. As far as her orbment goes, she comes with some stuff. I'll just leave it alone for now. That'll be satisfactory. It's not like I'm going to need arts or anything in the next 40 minutes. Alright, so again, our quest. No, I don't need my magic menu. I had to remember how to frickin' navigate this thing. So we got a couple of monster ones. I'm gonna start killing the monsters. So Gull Seaside Way and Vista Forest Road. Now I need to remember like what the actual places are here because I've forgotten which road is which. So let's go out this way. Oh, I guess we actually have to do the Raven thing first. And I take it I'm not going to be able to leave through the south exit either. I think Vista Road's on the south. Is that the one going towards the tower, I believe? But first, let's hit up the Ravens. Portos might be around here somewhere. Who knows? I think eventually we get to see some action. Oh, here's the fishing spot. Which do I have to pull out the rod? How's this work? Items. Key items? No, fish? No, these are actually things I've fished up in my first game. Oh, and I have other rods already. Cool. Maybe I just can't do it yet. Whatever. Is there... I don't remember if there's a list for, like, fish. Actually, I think there might be, like, an achievement for it or something for catching all of them. Is that you, Lloyd? Oh, there he is. Is he gonna explain it to me right now? Oh, it's you guys. How about it? Already tired out your rod? No, not yet. I had some places I needed to go. I see, I see. Well then, want to check out a spot nearby? I know a really great location. Yeah, well, so do I just saw it. Really? Yes, please. Ahem, weren't we going to those Raven kids about the ghost? Of course we were. But we can make a short trip, right? Please? Guess there's no stopping you. Very well, let's go. Haha, no worries. It won't take that much time. Let me show you, follow me. Yeah! This is the spot you were talking about? Yeah, look at the surface of the water. See, there's a ripple in the water, right? That's a sign you can pull up fish here. You should be able to find them in most bodies of water, so be sure to keep an eye out on your travels. Okay, so basically just pay attention to the surface of the water. Got it. Now enough about how to find fishing spots. Next, let me give you this. Some bait. This is bait for fishing, but it's not sold in stores, so you'll have to find it on your own. They're dropped by monsters though, so a bracer like you shouldn't have any problems. Ah, that's good to hear. And that's about it. You'll just have to find out the rest by trying stuff. Yeah, got it. Thanks for all the help. No, my pleasure. It's all part of being a member of the Fisherman's Guild. Well then, catch you later. I expect great results. I guess we can fish. Officially make it a JRPG. Hook, line, and sinker. Which rod would you like to use? Well, we'll start off with the progress rod, since that's what they want us to do. And this is the bait he gave me, which I have 37 of. So the fishing system's not very in-depth. If you remember it from first chapter. Oh, I didn't time it right. Try it again. I think turbo mode can help speed this process up a little bit. I'm not sure. Actually, it might be the same. There we go. Just gotta time your button press when the exclamation point appears. Got myself a great blackfish and some windsepith. So do that enough, try out different rods and bait in different locations, and maybe you'll find every fish in the game. This is their hideout, right? Yeah, I found it. Ah, man. I've been feeling worn out lately. We've been working like dogs at training, but it still doesn't feel like we're any stronger. I don't get why we're having trouble with random fucking monsters on the roads. It's just us, though. Everyone's been saying the monsters are getting really dangerous lately. Like, everything's gotten a couple times more powerful than it used to be. It's freaky. Now that you mention it, yeah. Oh, whatever. How about we have a night on the town? First one we've had in a while. We can hit up the Laventar in the North Block. How's that sound? Oh, that place with the remodeled second floor that's a casino now? Oh yeah, that sounds great. Especially since I hear the dealers are hot chicks. Maybe I can show them my strength at poker, if you know what I mean. Now that's a plan. Karna's out of town, so if we want to cut loose a bit, now's the time. And here I was just possibly thinking better of you guys. Huh? It is. That's the newbie bracer chick Estelle. Hey guys, been a while. We last met at the tournament, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh man, we watched you from the stands after our fight, all the way to the finals. You were incredible. I've fallen all over for you again. Thanks? More importantly, what was that I heard about Karna's gone, let's cut loose, and something about poker? Do you realize what Agate would do to you guys if he heard that? It was just a joke, really. Please don't tell him, please. I ain't scared of him. Anyway, who's the lovely lady with you? This is Shara. She's a bracer like me. Hello, I'm Sherazard Harvey. I'm a friend of Agate's, by the way. Nice to meet you, bad boys. Yeah. She's kinda hot. Shara, please don't flirt with the criminal element. They don't need to be hit over the head with how bad their lady situation is, for starters. Oh, don't worry, I'm just breaking the ice a little. Now then, I believe we have a question for these fine young men. Right. Anyway, yeah, we're here today on guild business. Is the guy who saw a white shadow here today? White shadow? You mean... Yeah, they must mean that. You know what I'm talking about, then. Could you tell us if it isn't too much trouble? What do you guys think? Hell yeah. This is gonna be sweet. What are they mumbling about? Sure, we'll tell you, but on one condition. If you're okay with that, we'll talk. And what precisely would that condition be? Whoops, I may have gone a tad overboard. Huh, as if you can't figure it out. Isn't it obvious? We want you to fight us. We're gonna get some revenge for our loss at the tournament. Pardon? Just so you know, we've gotten a lot stronger since then. And this time it's 3-on-2. We're not gonna lose. Oh, that's all? Well, I'll never turn down an offer to spar. You up for it, Shara? No, I don't mind. It's just not quite what I expected. But then, no need to hold back in that case. Whoa! Well, come on, boys. Big Sis will show you how the adults play. You see, yeah. Well, wait a minute. Picking a fight with a pair of girls? We'd be, unmanly bullies if we did that, right? Oh, come on, boys. It'll only be your spines. I'm sure they'll grow back. We're doing it anyway, even after they try to back out. Oh, they have no chance. I am surprised that didn't just straight up kill. See if I can cast an art on them. Yeah, I got aerial. Is that a heal? I knocked him out of the zone too. Oh, he might be back in, I'm not sure. Shakedown. I forgot the way they fight. Yeah, they love to buff. Or debuff in that case. I think that's what that was supposed to be. I think I'm gonna comment from here. That should get both of them. My spine! All my other bones. How could we lose like that? We done already? Kids these days get tired so easily. You could have given me all you've got, you know. Shara, nobody has enough energy to keep up with you. Even so, seems like you guys have kept up with your training since the tournament, yeah? Why not stop wasting your time here and become bracers? What? Bracers? Us? No way. Hey, the guild doesn't discriminate. Agate became a bracer, and so did I. And I started out as a clueless kid. You guys should be able to do it no problem. In a straight fight, they could match a junior bracer, certainly. Being a bracer involves far more than just violence, though, Estelle. I wouldn't make promises like that quite so quickly. You think so? But... yeah, that's right. Fighting's just about the only thing we're good at. Should've known nothing would be that simple. Anyway, deal's a deal. We'll tell you what you want to know. Thank you. Like we said, we're looking for the guy who saw a white shadow. We heard that one of you saw it. Yeah, someone did. He ain't here today, but you're looking for Belden. He's our newest member, joined a year ago. I think you might have seen him before. I wasn't quite paying that much attention to you guys. I do kind of remember another guy, though. Belden hasn't been by since seeing that thing, actually. I heard a few people say he's stuck in bed from the shock of seeing a ghost. What? Do you mean he was cursed? Doomed to die? Suffer forever? Don't know about that, but I do know he was damn scared. He's always been sort of a spineless rich kid, though. An odd fit for the life of a thug, then. We can get the details from him. Where does he live? It's in the big place to the right of the mayor's mansion. Some old fart named Norman owns the joint. Belden's his oldest son. To the right of the mayor's mansion. Got it. Thanks for your help, guys. Okay, now we know where to go. Let's go meet this Belden dude. Let's. Thanks again, little bad boys. See you later. Yeah. You guys keep it up and stop by again sometime. Hopefully without beating us up next time. Keep up the good work, Estelle. Oh, that guy is hopeless. So did you catch that little bit at the end of the conversation? Hey, look at that Portos advertisement, his poster. That's excellent. I love that. I don't think I noticed those the first time I played this. Yeah, they said that Belden lives in a big house next to the mayor's mansion. And the owner of the place is a guy named Norman. So in other words, he's the son of one of the guys running for mayor. I wonder if I can leave yet, because I'd rather hold off on doing this. What's the map look like? There we go. There's the exit out of town. Yeah, there's both of them. Norman and Portos. I love it. That's fantastic. Damn it, I can't leave. We really have to talk to the frickin' kids first. Okay, so we'll take care of the first part of the main quest, and then I'll worry about the bracer jobs. Nope, this is the actual mayor's residence. I want to go in, I think, this house. Is this that Belden dude's home? Well, the directions were just to the right of the mayor's mansion. This should be it. Oh, welcome. I'm sorry, but my husband isn't home at the moment. He's busy at the hotel. I would ask that you go see him there. Huh? Our apologies, but our business isn't with your husband, ma'am. We were hoping to speak with Belden, actually. Oh, goodness. You're here for Belden? I'm sorry, I thought you were here on election business. Election? Wait, ma'am, is your husband? Yes, my husband is Norman, one of the mayoral candidates. He's using the top floor of the hotel as his election headquarters, you see. His supporters are doing whatever it is people working for an election do up there. Okay, I see. Oh, we're actually from the Bracer Guild. We kind of wanted to ask your son some questions, if that's okay. The Bracer Guild? Oh no, has Belden done something wrong? No, you needn't worry about that. We've heard he witnessed something strange, however. We'd like to ask him about what he saw, if you'll permit it. Something strange? He didn't tell you about what he saw, ma'am. I'm afraid not. I'm happy to have him home for the first time in ages, but he's barely spoken to me since he got back. And my husband's time is so dominated by the election that he won't even talk to his son. I see. In that case, I think it may be a very good idea for us to speak to him. If something is on his mind, having a sympathetic ear available could really help. That sounds like a great idea. Please, go ahead. Belden's room is on the second floor. That him? He's dressed awfully nice for someone in the Ravens. I guess this is how he dresses at home. Excuse me. Could we talk to you for a sec? What the hell am I doing? Came running back home just 'cause Dad ain't here. I'm pathetic. Oh, for crying out. Hello? Look at people when they're trying to talk to you. Who are you guys? And he finally notices us. So I guess you're Belden? Yeah, that's right. Wait, you're that bracer from the tournament, ain't you? Yep, I'm still bright. This is my superior, Sherazard Harvey. A pleasure. Right. So what do you guys need? Well, we heard you saw a white shadow recently. We were wondering if you'd mind telling us about it. Oh, that. I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. Anytime I remember too much about it, I get scared all over again. Was it really that scary? Now, don't say that. How about you tell me? But if you tell me, I might do something nice for you. Whoa. Shara, I've told you before that sex appeal is not a guild-approved weapon. Yes. Now then, really, do you feel like talking? Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. I was living in the warehouse where the crew hangs out until about a week ago. I usually only come back here for food, see? I slept over there, you know, so I could chill with my bros. You gotta be kidding me. How in the name of the goddess could you not want to live in a big comfy house like this? He's just young is all. Please, continue. Like I said, it was a week ago. The crew was all boozed up and asleep, but I woke up for some reason. Thought I'd go outside, feel the night air, you know, and then I saw it. You mean the white shadow? Yeah, a white shadow floating up in the air. It was in some kind of old-fashioned get-up cape and all. And it was dancing in the air. That's rather specific. You're certain the alcohol and exhaustion weren't clouding your senses? Nah, no way. This scared me right out of being drunk, and I tried to scream but couldn't even do that. After the thing flew off to the northeast, I ran into the warehouse yelling and woke everyone up. That just got me a punch from Rocco, though. I'd imagine, yes. Do you remember exactly when during the night this happened? I guess around 2 in the morning? Now I remember the whole thing. I came home to try and forget all that. Now I get why you ran home. You just didn't want to sleep in some place where you'd seen something scary. So you learned how nice it is to have a home to come back to, yes? Call me crazy, but this might be a good opportunity to leave the Ravens behind. Yeah, I know I'm not cut out for it. But, well, I just can't face my dad. He's been busy with the election and not come home much, and that's why I came back, but once the election is over, I'll have to face him one way or the other. And if he manages to win, my life will get even more restrictive. So basically, you're just running away from what you don't like. Well... Now, cheer up. Shara placed a quick peck on Belden's cheek. Whoa! Shara? Just a little something to perk you up, and say thanks for the info. Now it's up to you to think for yourself, and find your own answer to this problem. Remember, you're the only one who can. Miss. Well, this is certainly a start. Estelle, let's go. Right, really. Belden, thanks for talking to us. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, that should take care of the first part of the quest. Now I can leave town. The Aryan Causeway. So we got new monsters on the highway and whatnot. Supposedly they're different from what we experienced in the first chapter. I didn't miss the road, did I? No, it's on the next part. I'm pretty sure it's this road over to the side that leads to the tower. Hopefully I'm not wrong. There's also a road that leads to, well, there are two actually, right? There's on the north side that exits out of Ruan. There's the road that leads to the orphanage and the one that leads to, to the school, to Genis. Well, you know what? This was a waste of time. This road is not as big as I thought it was. There is another mission here that has to do with the tower, but I think I'm supposed to wait on it in order to get the maximum bracer points. So I'm gonna have to head back to Ruan and go through the north side. Looks like both monsters are over there. One of them should be on the main seaside road. I'm guessing the other might be on the road that leads to Genis? We'll find out shortly, I suppose. But what do you think the white shadow is? I know what it is. And I'm not too happy about it. We'll get to that in due time. We never did see the two candidates. I guess one of them's definitely going to be inside of the hotel. Portos is probably somewhere down there in that bottom area. Doing whatever it is he's supposed to be doing, campaigning. So yeah, Vista Forest Road. This is the one that leads to Genis. So let's hit this area up real quick. Hopefully the monster isn't too far down the road. Good memories made at Genis too. God, I loved doing that part in first chapter. I was dreading it too. I was like, man, once the play comes around, it's gonna be horrible. But it actually turned out to be a lot of fun. I like these guys. I like the ostrich monsters for some reason. I think they look cool. Where the heck is this thing? It's gotta be over here somewhere. Oh, I'm dumb. I found it. There it is. Exterminate. How strong could these things possibly be? Well, there's Silverthorn. This is the art that Kurt told us about in the prologue that supposedly Lawrence used on us that I don't quite remember. Gonna get a crit. Wasn't within striking distance. Yeah, that does look familiar. I guess that is what he used. Then again, I just might remember myself using that art in other playthroughs. It's actually not that hard to get with quartz builds. Time, Space, and Mirage arts are very plentiful in the Sky trilogy.
Oh, are we done already?
2 experience. Alright, that's 1 down. And we have another one on the Coal Seaside Way. Cobalt Saber. It doesn't quite say where it is, though. Alright, back on Gold Seaside Way. One of the better areas of the game. I always like how peaceful it looks. There are like little nooks and crannies around on the highway. So it's possible our monster could be hiding out somewhere to the side. Could also be on the beach. It's not that thing. That thing is big, though. Not a fan. I can go around here, right? Yeah, sure can. Isn't this where I found, like, that thing in that one guy's quest? He was like, whoa, treasure map and a sword or whatever. This goes on further than I remember it going. That monster looks cool. Oh my god, there's nothing here. Oh, it's a fishing spot. That's what they put over here. It's like, yeah, because you already got the thing that was in this barrel in first chapter. So they put a fishing spot over there. Nice. Very clever, Falcom. Someone was really proud of themselves. That was like, that was a meeting. People were like, well, what do we put over there? We already used that part of the map in first chapter. Someone was like, yeah, I know, we'll put a fishing spot. Surprise cookie. Those are new to second chapter, right? There are food items that are used for attacks. They attack enemies. That's what a surprise cookie is. I also looked up the 2 recipes that I missed in my playthrough. And I'm not surprised that I missed them. I like found out how you get them, and I was like, yeah, no shit, I missed this. One of them was super out of the way. It was like the equivalent of picking up a Gambler Jack volume. How about over here? Nope. Now I gotta freaking comb the top part too, because the monster still might be up here. Oh, that's right. This is the road that makes you go through the beach. Okay. Let me check again over in like a little corner over here I didn't go into. Oh, that's it. That must be it. It's guarding the way inside of there. What's up, man? These guys are gross. True Hurricane. God, this thing has so much more range than the old one does. Oh, that was a one-hit kill. So that was their gimmick, is that they buff each other when they die. That fight would probably be annoying if I wasn't enormous. What's in here now? Hard loafers. And anything else? No. This is where we saved what's his name. And that's all that's up over there. So that leaves me with 2 undone quests. I don't know whether or not there's a hidden quest. So, like, I'll look that up in between videos. I'll see what hidden ones there are in this chapter so that I don't miss them. Alright, so we got 2 things we can go do. There's, heading over to the orphanage is one possibility, because we have one of our witnesses there. It's one of the girls. I imagine it's the really, I can't remember her name, but it's probably the really, reliable one of the group, the orphan kids. So Mercy is that way. I'm gonna go over to the village, though, and start Orvid's stupid quest. Now, normally, Orvid's quest would be, kind of like long and tedious, I believe, when you're starting the game off. If I remember correctly, it's better to do his quests like near the end of the chapter because it's a long term. But because I'm carrying in so much stuff from New Game Plus, I might have like everything he needs anyway. If I'm correct, he has like a minimum list of like, get these things, but if you hold off, if you hold off until the end of the chapter, you get the option to like explore more areas and fight more enemies. So if you do that, then you have the option to like get the maximum bracer points. But I might already have the stuff required for that. Look, they even have the campaign posters over here. I love it. I want to say he's here inside the White Magnolia. I think that's what the quest said. Not this room. There he is. Got a minute? Oh, what a surprise. Do you remember me? I asked you to do a job for me a while ago. Oh, an acquaintance? Yeah, he's a merchant, kinda. It really has been a while, huh? Yes, last we met was before the birthday celebrations, I believe. If you don't mind, I'd like to get things underway immediately. Do you have the time right now? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong guy. Sure, no problem. So, what kind of job is it? Alright, listen carefully. I'm currently putting together a list of ingredients obtainable across the entire Ruan region. Problem is, there've been lots of dangerous monsters out there lately, and I haven't been able to go out investigating on my own. That's where you bracers come in. I'd like you to assist me. Sounds easy enough. What do you want us to do specifically? First, take a look at this tentative ingredient list I've put together. Savory pinion, leathery tail, gummy eyeball, monster carapace, beast flesh, prickly seed, fish fillet, clear gelatin. Alright, I've written it all down, but is this the list you were talking about? Yes, though it's incomplete. I want you to find ingredients from monsters that aren't on this list and bring them to me. Did you get that? Ingredients that are not on the list. Make sure you don't get that wrong. If you find ingredients that aren't on it, come here to report. Of course, you're also welcome to get a bunch together and report before you're completely done. However, I will need one of the ingredients as a sample, so do be careful not to eat too much. Get ingredients not on the list and come here to report then. How many types do you want? Of the ones not on this list, I mean. Can't be sure of how much is out there, but I'd be happy if you found 5 or 6 new ingredients. If you can find even half that, I'd be willing to pay you for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? No, I think we've got it. We'll look around and see what we can find. Yes, please do. And no need to rush. It's not an urgent job. Still, I can't wait to see what you report. Alright. I'm gonna save to be safe here. I'm gonna try reporting right now and see what he says. Now, I must have all of these things already, right? So these are the basic ones that he wants, but he wants, what, 5 to 6 other ones? I imagine I meet that requirement. If I look at my item menu, I've got a lot of stuff on me. Now, some of these things are like stuff you buy in stores, but other ones are... Look at this. I must have it. I have so much fucking monster ingredients. Report. Oh, did you find something? The cell showed the ingredients they gathered to Orvid. We'll know by its dialogue. Oh? This ingredient wasn't on the list. Juicy bone. Lucky fang. Curative horn. Tender poultry. Fish egg. Bird egg. Yep, that's 6. Perfect. I love it when you can do that in New Game Plus in RPGs. Yes, yes, this is incredible. Far beyond my expectations. I'd say the list is good enough to be considered complete. Oh, my dear bracers, what a stunning haul. Nah, it was nothing. It was literally nothing. Guess that means the job's complete. Yes, and beyond my wildest dreams, allow me to offer you a well-earned bonus for your contributions to the culinary world. They're the cream of my trade, and I hope you'll eat each and every one of them to the last oozing morsel. 20 savory pinions. She's like, what the fuck? No, sir, I couldn't possibly. Please don't make me take all this. No, I'll not hear of it. You did the job beautifully, and you will be rewarded for it. No need to hold back on my account. Go on, take it. Oh boy, thanks. You've done very well this time. This is cracking me up. I'll be sure to call on you when a new job's come up. Until then, I like how, like, just straight up they're like, this reward sucks. In fact, I might have heard he had like 99 of those. Let's look. Where is it? Yeah, it was literally nothing. There was no way I was like below that. I guess you can back up the video and see how many I had before I did the request. But I bet it was like 99. Nothing was gained or lost. Oh my god. Let's book it on over to the orphanage. And we'll set up our conversation with our witness. My goodness. That was fantastic. Shara's like being completely silent at the reward is the best. I love it. Oh, inconspicuous cut. Don't worry about what that was. When we pick up next time, we will head on into the orphanage. Well, what it was is that there's a loading point right past this gate that I wasn't expecting to run into, and that leads into a really long cutscene, so I had to pack it up a little bit. So when we pick up next time, we will head into the orphanage, and we'll get our next witness testimony, and we'll catch up with Matron Theresa, because it's been a while since Estelle saw her. See you guys in the next one.